defense. He stepped over and helped. There's nothing there from Simons, and now you're out to the races, and he was scoring, but sets his man up, Şengün, with a pretty pass, showing the guns, threading the needle.
And give Şengün a ton of credit for racing down the floor.
Yes, but look at Jalen. I made an assist. That's a big play. It's not just my defense. That's winning basketball there from Jalen Green.
So dueling 6-0 runs. Rockets up 4, 6 straight, 80 seconds to go.
Well,
I land off this homestand with a W.
I like the awareness from Jalen.
Here's a look at the upcoming schedule. Road trip, a brief one at that after this most recent 6-gamer. Back-to-back, Charlotte, Brooklyn, home for the Lakers, the Pels, and then the Toronto Raptors.
It's a small thing that Jalen did. You're in a double team, but you see Simons retreating. So once he saw Simons retreat about 2 or 3 plays ago, he went with his man and just gave Simons enough to think about. So his focus on the defensive end is the difference right now in this ball game. Love it from Jalen Green.
Just picked up his 3rd assist. Currently on the bench. 80 seconds remaining. Simons will be the inbounder.
Yeah, Rockets need a stop here. The most dangerous man is the inbounder. Watch if there's a catch and Simon's trying to come off.
Remember last night, Blazers led by 5 with 30 seconds left, lost by 2. I mean, led by 3 rather, lost by 2. Gave it 5 straight during the game. And again, all the chaos and the controversy. Brogdon got right by Brooks. That was way too easy.
Brogdon really quick.
A little hezzy there and got Brooks leaning a little bit and just blew right by him. It's a big bucket for Portland. 1 minute to play.
Rockets need a great possession here.
Şengün behind his back, spinning on Ayton, stepping through, scoop and score!
That's just nasty. I mean, DeAndre Ayton played Şengün about as well as you could. That's a man on a mission. That's an NBA All-Star we're looking at.
Great move. He's got 27 now, matching Jalen Green. Simons rises up. He misses.
Make him work. Rockets defense locking in, forcing Simons to have to be a playmaker.
Back to Şengün. Rockets using clock. One-on-one with Ayton. Now to Van Fleet. He comes into the paint. Can't get off the shot. Now to Green, who will a 3. Around and out. Shot clock is off. Now 10 seconds remaining in the game, and the Blazers are down 4. Simons loses it, gets it back. Now to Grant in the corner. Brogdon contested 3.
Gotta get it in.
Get the ball inbounded. Van Fleet, and they foul him. 2.2 to go. Rockets by 1, and Van Fleet to the line for a pair.
So here's the reality. You need both these free throws. The reason...
I beg your pardon, they had a foul to give.
Uh-oh.
No free throws yet. They had a foul to give.
Look at Şengün working. I mean, Ayton cut him off and played excellent. And then Brogdon, man, with a prayer from the corner. Got to get the ball in right here.
And now the Rockets will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts here to make sure that they get the ball, A, inbounded, and B, into the right guy, which one would assume would be Fred Van Fleet.
And you're sweating right now because outside, if Fred, he's a little smaller. If he ends up denied, you know, who else do you trust with this basketball? You got Jabari Smith Jr. is a guy normally you throw it up to. He's not, you know, he's in street clothes with that ankle, not able to play here tonight. So Fred's got to get open.
So each team now, after this timeout, will have 1 remaining. 2.2 to go. That really tough quarter 3 has made things very interesting here, again, with just over 2 seconds to go.
The reason why you're nervous, even if you do get these 2 free throws, Brogdon's a guy who's hit clutch threes. We just saw it play before. And Simons is a guy who can elevate over a good contested hand and hit a shot. So Rockets not in the clear yet, and with 2 seconds left.
And Simons this season has been amongst the best clutch players in basketball. So what you want here, again, got to get the ball inbounded. Don't turn it over. Ultimately, you need to get wrapped up, make your free throws. Portland's going to use their last time out, advance the ball, and we'll see what happens.
In ideal situation here, hey, man, run away. Tip the ball away, run away, somehow control it, and don't make it a free throw contest. And you see the referee talking with Şengün, saying he can throw it in the back court. If I'm not mistaken, I read that right.
Comes into Holiday and immediately fouled there by Simons. 1.6 to go.
Aaron Holiday getting the nod down the stretch. Is the two biggest free throws he's had of the season.
And Fred was ultimately the first option there. He was covered. So now to Holiday. 10 points off the bench. 2 important free throws.
No problem.
Also a very good free throw shooter. 2-point game, 1.6 to go in it. Blazers do have a timeout remaining.
And that little bit of time going off the clock was huge.
And a pull. He's made all of his free throws in this game. Has Aaron Holiday 6 of 6, 89+% on the season. Rockets by 3. And now Portland will use this timeout, and they'll try to set up a play here to tie it up and force overtime. But ultimately, if you're Ime Udoka and you're the Rockets, do you even give them an opportunity to get off a would-be tying 3?
I've seen both ways. Sometimes you just trust your team and the defense, and we're going to give the people what they want. The big fella's going to be on the basketball, Boban Marjanovic, to make sure that you can't make a good pass. And
there was a play last year where he was defending a sequence just like this and got a deflection.
Yeah, and you think back to that Miami game, I think he was waived or in between for a game. He was not eligible to play, had to wait a game to get it back.
Lob to Butler that won the game in Miami last year.
And that would have been Boban right there, distracting things. So big fella stepping in. This used to be my role a couple times in the game. I wouldn't play. Hey, go in there and use your height and contest his pass.
So he will defend inbounder.
Again, watch Simons, and Brogdon's a guy who's hit shots like this before already, and you saw one earlier in the corner.
Anthony Simons leads the Blazers in clutch points and leads the NBA in clutch points per game. He's been very good in this situation. That's who you have to look out for. He's currently sitting in the middle of the lane.
And again, you're going to guard the three-point line because the 2 doesn't beat you or tie. Got to be a 3.
They have to get this ball inbounded. They're out of timeouts. They throw it to Grant. Grant runs up a 3, looking at tied up, and he banked it in! He banked it in!
Oh, God. You saw that coming. Keep in mind, this is the team that was battle tested against OKC. They're frustrated. They're upset. And they're playing, they're trying to make good on the other night. The 3 is the one that beats you. And Fred, the smallest guy on the floor. Let's see if he ends up getting off in time. So watch for the red on the backboard. Yeah, that's all.
Absolutely, that's counting. Incredible. He banked it in. And we're headed to overtime for the second time on this homestand.